Hello everyone and welcome back.
Something's not right. I'll make the clock tower clear my head.
Don't let him get away! I'm right behind you, scum!
So from now on, I'm going to either do until the end of the episode, or when my timer goes off for the half-hour point. And Shadow's pinging again, by the way. So I'm not going to give a huge look into collectibles and loot and stuff, but I am going to look because, you know, it just gives you... Okay. It just gives you money to spend on upgrades and stuff, and then when you get upgrades, you can get more loot and do more stuff. One thing to note is your focus, F, by default, will allow you to see better.
Traitor's Gate closed till morning, by Baron's decree.
Locking ourselves in. Guess that's why I'm not a politician.
Stops the poor going where they shouldn't. Don't need the commons making a bad situation worse. Hey!
Lockdown regulations. Keep the streets of Stone Market empty from evening bells till dawn. Commoners get 2 warnings in the back of your sword. Beggars and gloomers go in the gutter where they belong. Blackhands, that's me, get the stocks until a noose comes spare. Follow instructions. You aren't hired for your common sense.
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Lockdown!
Shutting the city up like this won't stop the gloom spreading. We're only sitting on the coffin lid.
Sitting on it and getting paid for it.
The watch have locked down Stone Market. But when did I ever let a lock hold me back?
And let's quickly just open this. You know, I think there was a piece of loot, or actually a collectible over that way.
Hope something happens tonight.
Thanks for the money, whoever you are. And a random water arrow. Why he has a water arrow in his house is beyond me. Oh, he was over here and checking the door. Wow.
Oh, what I'd give for a coffee.
I'm glad he doesn't open the doors, though. Here he goes. Yep. Let's close that.
10 years, I think we can.
Boy, I don't see any way to get back up there. He's right there. So I am gonna just give a save right here.
I feel like I can think and act faster than normal when I concentrate. What happened to me?
Oh, actually, I know a better way. Actually, it's just over here.
What do we have here?
Stop!
Want some booksy?
I hope you like pain.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to enjoy this. It's no use. He's not there any longer.
So, if I do a ghost playthrough, and I am pretty much doing a ghost playthrough, definitely not going to get undetected. Oh, ooh.
Stay alert. Just stay alert.
Oh, missed him.
I know you. Oh!
I don't like this.
So I can see some throwables over that way, but I'm actually just simply glad I have the reflector. Oh, right, there wasn't actually anything over there. It's... you had to climb, wasn't it? Oh, actually, I could just pick up the ladder. But... for just hopping down here for, you know, a secret, you'd hope for at least one piece of loot rather than actually just an arrow.
The claw's fairly quiet when used the right way. Aaron made this thing sound noisier than it is.
Oops. Just a note, when you do actually miss a pin like that and it rattles, you do generate noise and the people around you are going to hear it and go, what's up?
Hear all! Hear all! Stonecutter's Court closed for the night! No thoroughfare!
What are you looking at?
Price on that jeweled mask. Be enough to feed 100 squawking mouths for a year.
Don't you go catching a conscience now. Worse than the suicides.
I could cut through the jewelers to get around these gates. Besides, that mask sounds interesting.
You'll never know. There's a dogs on the way home.
Damn lights are still on a blink. Anyone left knows how to fix this trading screen?
Now, I'm pretty sure there's no loot here. I kind of remember there was loot, but I haven't seen any lately. It's honestly probably the only loot right here. If you're doing a ghost playthrough, these guys will not trigger detection. Civilians will just not trigger detection. I'm pretty sure you can't actually just extinguish that torch. Oh, oops. Where does this lead?
I'm freezing.
kind of get the feeling that you've been here before. I don't want to risk that. I was just looking for a possible latch or something to climb right back up on. So, the jeweler's mask, whatever, is actually right over here on the right. That's it right there. Coins on you.
So hungry.
Bags of coins on you. Right, I can't see where the guards are, and I'm afraid to go taking a look. So I would personally prefer to just sit over here, wait for them, then try and pickpocket. Which could indeed be quite dangerous, by the way. Or I could just do that.
What's happened to this place?
Okay, well, you can just take a rest over there. It's fine with me.
Happened to this place?
A few guards, residents upstairs. Stealing the mask shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, just to
Let's
save,
see now.
I don't anticipate to make any mistake.
Half expect us to join the piles among St. Louis, laughing about and right uptown. Let us pray that it does not. For I have a delicate proposition from which we could both benefit richly.
Now, he should be pretty oblivious.
Salda's still not ready.
The one thing is that if you extinguish any of the candles, you will notice.
Where was I? Benefit richly. So for the madam, I made a gilded copy, set with the very finest glass, befitting a whoremonger. Gods to grave holes.
Whew, just in time.
Works my fingers to the bone. Yes. The real money is in the original piece. I'll keep close in my workshop till you find a buyer outside this reeking city.
An original and a copy. A nice scam, Lygrove. Good of you to write it down for me.
One more drawer to check.
Weather's turning.
Which I have a feeling I might be able to just... Oh, no. I'm not gonna risk it. But it will come around.
Wonder what they put in the sloop. One doesn't understand how people can live on the island.
Yeah, you can't actually bring that picture back down, but you can close these. I think this is supposed to be 9. You can close the vault when you're done. This one should have been 3, right? Nope. Great. Documents. Chapter 1. Lygrove's letter 739. Okay. I had the numbers right, just in the wrong order. Yeah, he's pretty oblivious.
More extravagant than my usual masks. One for the collection. Never know when I'll be invited to a ball. I'll see myself out. An upstairs window should get me over that gate.
Now he also does count as a civilian because he's
My back's
unarmed and
hurting
won't
bad.
attack. But if he spots you, he's gonna call for help. So do watch out. Now, time for more looting, so I'm just gonna save in here. That icon in the top left. It's not over there yet.
All these beauties. I'd lift one myself if I didn't need the job.
Oh, and right over there it goes back outside. I don't need to get rid of that candle. But I have to be really careful here, because if I do rattle, then Sleeping Beauty over here will wake up. So it is much better to go slow. Stop, wait and basically confirm with yourself, and then go with the keys, or the pin. The Mortal Coils.
Now, what do we have here?
I'll take a look at the collections as soon as we're done here.
If he's got this on show, what else has he got locked away?
Actually, I might even just wait on the collections. Probably depends. Probably won't actually get to the collections. I'll do it after every episode, see what we picked up. Read about them.
If I had a lady like his upstairs, I would not let the bed go cold.
Thanks, bro. Time to do anything there. Come on, thank you. Right through the light. And you didn't even see. I just noticed there's an actual air circulation
I hate
down
that
here.
friggin' bird. Goes crazy every time someone makes a noise. I'll show
Gotta be
him how
quick
to
here
do
because
things
they
in
will
Shoals
notice
Gate.
that the things are open if you leave them, well, open.
I wonder if I should check on his wife.
I could also just assassinate him. But as I'm doing right now, I'm just basically waiting for his patrol pattern to go by and then you can loot whatever it is behind him. Speaking of, there should be something just right over there too. Don't even bother with the lights because he's just gonna turn them right back on. But then if you also do the predator approach, then you basically have nothing to worry about.
Worn out. Value of all this is... Shit, maybe life as a lifter isn't so bad.
He's gonna turn, there he is. I'm gonna look around, then he's gonna come right back around. Repeat his loop. Oh, and
I'll show him how we do things in Shoals Gate.
Really? You only have 20 coins on a cash register. I guess that kind of makes sense. But then if you only have 20 coins in your cash register, wouldn't it be like all the coins from the previous day and stuff?
I'm getting sick. I know it. All the show's gone out of hangings. Nothing to take the wife to.
I believe I did actually loot everything here, yep.
Huh? You there! Stop!
Yeah, no, I'm watching. So the other guard should be awake now. Oh. My wow, he's really eating. For that matter, so am I. Unbelievable, that other guy is sleeping still. So, we've taken out this guard. Thought that he was doing a very effective job.
Must be Lygrove's fake. It's the best kind of fake, though. One that'll make good coin.
Alright, so, apparently we are fairly injured, but I don't anticipate actually getting caught by a guard too many more times, so let's just save here, just to be careful. That window is, by the way, one of the ways in. The reason I'm going slowly is because there's a bird right here, and they don't like movement.
Ugh, their teeth. Like looking askew at a graveyard.
No point in really closing that door. Oh yeah, you can make the hat go flying. Who watches the Watchmen? I'm pretty sure you can't do anything with this, can you? No. All the paintings always just look gilded, so I always question if you can do something with them. Some of them, you can do stuff with them. Like, actually just steal them. Others, you can't. Now the only mistake you can do here is by going across the fireplace where there's the light, because you will actually see that.
This is my way out, but once I drop down, there's no coming back.
Nothing else over here? No. Okay. And nothing over there. And that was something else. I'd like to read the newspapers in order, but I don't know in which order they are compared to the chapters and stuff. So I'd like to leave the newspapers until after I'm like all 19 or something. Is it 13? Okay, we're coming up to the final stretch.
The old man remembers the Shalebridge fires. Flames so bright, night became day. Or was it smoke so thick, day became night?
I read that before the Baron was born, the city was at war.
Read it, did you?
I would really like to pickpocket those guys.
Friggin'
In order to do so, I'd actually
Nothing
have to
like being
take
there, is
them
it?
out.
These streets have seen all manner of shit. Fires,
Business.
slaves.
Watch, Allie.
Don't forget the war.
I'll need to step lightly.
It was with Blackbrook, alright? More of a squabble than a war. Of course, if our neighbors catch wind of the shit pile we're in now.
I swear. Oh, please, sir. Please, sir.
You have to do that here. You think sleep's not rare enough?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Captain's orders. He said go stand under the window of that woman on Bleach Market. Her with a face that the rakers would throw back in the river. Try to make it crack a smile.
Already. Do everyone a favor.
Careful, she's off to fetch the piss pot.
My back.
They cry about martial law, but you don't see the reason.
We locked the gates, you fog skull.
They say old what's-his-name's gone down with the gloom.
Who? Bah, he had it coming.
The Baron should have given one of his speeches about this lockdown business. People love fancy speeches.
When was the last time anyone saw his face?
Nope, don't want to jump down.
You're from up Eastport way, right? Is the gloom there yet?
Yep. River drains were clogged with the drowned. It was ripe.
Like a giant sloop.
Hey, come on! I just ate some of that before shift started.
I was the shitsop who stood waist deep in the stuff, carting them out. Seems as if we spend more time catching our breath instead of thieving lifters.
That's why you want a nice patrol like this. Stone Market's not so bad.
I think I heard my phone going off. Oh, wow, that was a predator. And there was no way I could get 4 headshots, not with one broadhead arrow. But if my phone did go off and it was 29 minutes 30 seconds, so just under half an hour, yeah, that would be it for this episode. Got 89% of all the loot items, only missing 7 of them. Pickpocketed several times, and I'm not actually quite sure, I don't remember if the pickpockets count towards loot. Knockouts performed 3, suspicions raised 2, times detected 2. The detections actually count towards the opportunistic part there. And take away from the ghosting. So if I wasn't even detected once, then I would have only knocked out 2 people? In either case, if that was the case, then I would have been mostly ghost, in which case I would have hoped I wouldn't have been detected, but whatever. So let's come back to the watchtower. I think there was a brief cutscene. Nope. But there's my bed. And apparently I also have a candle for some reason. If I'm not even gonna light the candle, then why do I even have it? But thank you everyone for watching. We shall see you guys again next time, and I hope you enjoyed.